Judges chapter 14. And Samson goes down to Timnath, and sees a woman in Timnath of the daughters of the Philistines, and comes up and declares it to his father and to his mother, and says, I have seen a woman in Timnath of the daughters of the Philistines, and now take her for me for a wife. And his father says to him, also his mother, Is there no woman among the daughters of your brothers, and among all my people, that you are going to take a woman from the uncircumcised Philistines? And Samson says to his father, Take her for me, for she is right in my eyes. And his father and his mother have not known that it is from Yahweh, that he is seeking a meeting of the Philistines, and the Philistines are ruling over Israel at that time. And Samson goes down, also his father and his mother, to Timnath, and they come to the vineyards of Timnath, and behold, a lion's whelp roars at meeting him. And the Spirit of Yahweh prospers over him, and he tears it as the tearing of a kid. And there is nothing in his hand, and he has not declared to his father and to his mother that which he has done. And he goes down and speaks to the woman, and she is right in the eyes of Samson. And he turns back after some days to take her, and turns aside to see the carcass of the lion. And behold, a swarm of bees are in the body of the lion, and honey. And he takes it down onto his hands, and goes on, going and eating. And he goes to his father and to his mother, and gives to them, and they eat. And he has not declared to them that he took down the honey from the body of the lion. And his father goes down to the woman, and Samson makes a banquet there, for so the young man does. And it comes to pass, when they see him, that they take 30 companions, and they are with him. And Samson says to them, Now let me put forth a riddle to you. If you certainly declare it to me in the 7 days of the banquet, and have found it out, then I have given 30 linen shirts and 30 changes of garments to you. And if you are not able to declare it to me, then you have given 30 linen shirts and 30 changes of garment to me. And they say to him, Put forth your riddle, and we hear it. And he says to them, Out of the eater came forth something to eat, and out of the strong came forth something sweet. And they were not able to declare the riddle in 3 days. And it comes to pass on the 7th day that they say to Samson's wife, Entice your husband, that he declare the riddle to us, lest we burn you and the house of your father with fire. Have you not called for us here to rob us? And Samson's wife weeps for it and says, You have only hated me, and have not loved me. You have put forth the riddle to the sons of my people, but have not declared it to me. And he says to her, Behold, I have not declared it to my father and to my mother, and I declare it to you. And she weeps for it the 7 days in which their banquet has been. And it comes to pass on the 7th day that he declares it to her, for she has distressed him. And she declares the riddle to the sons of her people. And the men of the city say to him on the 7th day, before the sun goes in, What is sweeter than honey? And what is stronger than a lion? And he says to them, Unless you had plowed with my heifer, you had not found out my riddle. And the Spirit of Yahweh prospers over him, and he goes down to Ashkelon, and strikes down 30 of their men, and takes their armor, and gives the changes to those declaring the riddle. And his anger burns, and he goes up to the house of his father, and Samson's wife becomes his companions, who had attended to him.